all about this integrated marketing communication mix. Basically, this is a part of marketing, but I thought that this will be important when I'm explaining you the sales and distribution, because in sales, what happens, unless and until the communication is proper, you cannot make a sales. And there are different methods of having this communication related to the sales. Now, herein we have identified almost 8 marketing communication tools. If you talk about the advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, direct marketing, mobile marketing, social media marketing, public relations, and sponsorship. These are all marketing techniques, out of which few are definitely it's related to sales. Now let's talk about, or let's understand this entire concept. Taking one particular example of Land Rover, and how Land Rover as a company, they are using all these 8 marketing techniques to attract their customers and making sales. Now, if you see this advertisement right hand side, whatever it is mentioned, it's talk about very simple. Our return policy is simple. You will return. Now, uh, how beautifully it is represented. That one car, Land Rover car, is within the forest, and the policy is very simple. They are ensuring the product quality is so robust that you will return to your home. So this is one kind of, I will say, that advertising, appealing advertising, which Land Rover uses to attract the customers. And definitely, one picture, one or two sentences are more than enough to attract many large audiences or the prospective customers. Beautiful. Now let's talk about the next one. When I'm talking about the sales promotion, you will see that many point of time in online or offline, companies, they give the sales promotions, or they run the sales promotion activities. This is this is the example of whatever it is going on through online promotions by Land Rover Canada, wherein you can see they're giving a cheaper rate of interest when you are buying the uh, Land Rover. Okay, uh, different models, different number of different interest rate, different benefits. Everything it is represented there. It is online. So this is one kind of sales promotion example, which basically the Land Rover is doing across the globe. Basically, it is in Canada. Similarly, we have many similar things also. Now let's talk about this personal selling. Personal selling means when a person is involved into selling a certain product. Now herein we are talking about the Land Rover dealers. You know that all these four-wheelers, they sell through the dealers because of whatsoever agreement and the sales methodology, or the technique they are using. Okay, therein you can see that Land Rovers are having many premium dealers. Okay, across India, those who are basically the salesperson of Land Rover, and they are day in day out, they are interacting with the customers. Here one example, you can see that in Land Rover showroom, that Karthikeyan. Okay, these two Land Rover executives are selling one car to these new customer. Similarly, another one, Jaguar, Land Rover, whatever it is mentioned there, another premium dealer, they are selling this car to them. So when I'm talking about the personal selling means when the sales is happening personally. One individual salesperson is communicating to another prospective customer and making the sales. That is basically the personal selling. Okay. Now, next very important and interesting is direct marketing. Now, direct marketing concept comes anyway, but you please understand how Land Rover, very tactfully, very interestingly, they are using this marketing technique. One technique, what they are using, they are trying to connect the I will say the festivals, okay, with that particular community. Now think, if you see this advertisement, whatever Land Rover is giving, it is the Easter day or during the Easter they make it. Now, why in this advertisement you see that some eggs are there? Okay, uh, I personally didn't see, but if you ask any Catholics or Christians, during this Easter day hunt, what they do, they hide eggs, somewhere in the garden and all, and the children they go and try to find out these eggs. So this is the practice, whatever this Easter day hunt they do, and to connect that emotion to the brand, that connect that connectiveness, understanding of the customers with the brand Land Rover, they have used this kind of technique wherein you can see there are a pack of eggs. Someone is picking up that egg. Somebody will hide somewhere, and that Easter hunt process will start. So this is one of the classic and good example of, I will say, the direct marketing. There is another direct marketing example happens when somebody is selling emails, directly sending the letters to the prospective customers and all. And that in that case, it is also a direct marketing happens when a company directly interacting with the customers. So in that case, direct email marketing is also a part of. And if I search Land Rover, see multiple Land Rover advertisements have come, emails have come. Land Rover biannual newsletter, Land Rover Evoke, Land Rover Evoke, okay, embrace the impossible, and so on and so forth. So I'm clicking someone. See, this kind of direct marketing, direct emailing, Land Rover is doing directly. See, so if you see, it is email ID. If you see that reply at Jaguar Land Rover mail.com, it is directly coming from Land Rover. And see, there nothing is mentioned, no reply. You can reply basically. If you want to do something, you can reply this mail. So this is the direct way. If someone is interested, they can actually reply to this mail, and their salesperson, sales executive may be in touch with them. Similarly, in Land Rover, there is other campaign also. You can see like this Evoke. See, same info at, this is I think from third party they have sent. See, Range Rover Evoke. Okay, so this is the basically this is the way, maybe directly sending email, directly sending posters, directly sending flyers, directly talking to the people. This kind of marketing when they are doing for the sales purpose, then we call it this direct marketing. And wherein Land Rover, I showed you the proof also that they are doing through email also, flyer also. This is the classic example of, I think, newspaper. They gave it this one Easter hunt advertisement in newspaper, and so on and so forth. Now, when I'm talking about the mobile marketing, whenever whatever we are doing, uh, generating sales leads through mobile, this comes under the mobile marketing. Wherein you can see that, you know, Land Rover is doing also the mobile marketing through mobiles and all, different aspects. Social media marketing. When Land Rover is present in almost every social media platform, it may be Facebook, maybe Instagram, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Twitter, whatever. So if I see the statistics in terms of platform versus followers, YouTube, they are having 825K users, subscribers or users, whatever. Facebook is having this much, almost what, 1.6 crore. In Instagram, they are having Land Rover is having 8.8 million followers. Twitter is having 903,000 followers. And LinkedIn is having almost how much? 8 lakhs followers about. So what does this mean? It means that even social media platform also, nowadays social media platform, nobody can ignore. Okay. It means that Land Rover as a company, a so robust company, long time they are in the market, but still they are present in social media, and these are their followers, and through that also they are doing social media marketing to generate the leads for the salespeople to make the sales. Next is public relations. Now herein let me talk about something difference between advertising and public relations. So advertising, we have seen that somebody is giving advertisement. First here in this case, Land Rover we talked about. we showed one photo picture wherein it is mentioned that our return policy is simple, you will return. That is the advertising, thought provoking, 2 sentences, done. Now then, what is this public relation? Now the difference between public relation and advertising is advertising is paid promotion, and public relations are not paid. Okay, maybe through reporters conference, maybe in certain conference the big shot of the company is present, okay, and he's talking something and all of those things. So before that, okay, this is a social media marketing, another example. You can see that I took it from LinkedIn, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So then you can see that how many big shots, big people, the princes of the royal family, okay, they are associated with the Rolls Royce. And this kind of advertisement, this kind of pictures, they are circulating in the social media to prove you, to give you the confidence that if you are buying Land Rover, it is trusted by royal families. So don't worry, we are there for you, right? Now, when I'm talking about this social media, see, this is another set of example on taken from Facebook, wherein you can see that elements of choice, choose between red sign, blue as other gray, or whatever you want to. This is one kind of advertisement through the social media also. Now, whatever I was talking about the public relations, now public relations is a relation is not paid. So advertisement will be done, but without paying anything. When the big shot of the company, okay, big shot of the company, they are talking something about the product. It may be past, it may be about future, it may be the current one, present one, whatever they want to introduce, and so on and so forth. Then lot of reporters present there, they circulate, they write a report on that, and then people come to know. Then it is getting viral through YouTube, social media, and so on and so forth, and then publicity happens. And that is the reason this public relation came into the picture. Let's see what this Ratan Tata, uh, sharing that when Jaguar Land Rover he was buying, what was the experience and so on and so forth as a part of PR.
Before I sit down, I just thought I'd share with you the experience I had with Jaguar Land Rover when we bought it. We bought it, and that's too long a story, when Ford decided to sell. And my friends sort of distanced themselves from me by saying, "What are you going to do with this?" Quite frankly, I didn't know. And that refrain changed from "what are you going to do with this" to "how stupid could you be to buy this?" So eventually, my first meeting with the workers at Coventry and JLR was a horrible question. What are you going to do with this plant? Are we going to close down some of the plants that we have? We're hardly using the capacity. And I just had no way to say that I knew what we were going to do. So finally, I stood up and said, why don't we do this? Why don't we shoulder to shoulder recreate the image that these two brands had and reignite the power of those two brands? I'm pleased to say that I did nothing more. The team at JLR, led by Ralph, who has been the leader that I think deserves this award more than me, and the team at JLR just made a huge difference in this company. And today, if I'm here to receive this award, I would like to say that I receive it with humility on behalf of Ralph and the team at JLR, who are truly the deservers of this award. But as the award can't be given to 20,000 people, I accept this on their behalf, and thank you, sir, for making this possible. It's a great, great honor for me. Thank you.
If you like the video,
The moment, Ratan Tata said something, it is recorded, it is published, it is written, published in different newspapers, magazines. The moment he said these things, the video was done, circulated in YouTube. People got to know about something Land Rover from the owner of the Land Rover, how he acquired, what was the mindset, and so on and so forth across the globe. So this is the free public advertisement, or I will say publicity is going. So this is a part of public relationship. So you please understand the difference between advertisement and public relation. Advertisement is paid, but public relation is not paid. This is done by the top management of the company. And it may be long term. It does not talk about any advertising as such, but it is long term. Public relation is such a strong domain, or the, I will say the part of the company or the department of the company, wherein it takes starting from what kind of dress code employees should follow for a particular company. Starting from that level to any level it can go. So public relation department takes care of all of those things. Fine. And next, I would like to talk about the sponsorship, because through sponsorship also we generate sometimes sales. Now sponsorship, you can see that rugby here. You can see the worldwide partner of Rugby World Cup, Land Rover. Yeah, so that is one kind of sponsorship example. Then similarly, then Range Rover, Land Rover, they are the sponsors of this Rugby World Cup and other things. So sponsorship may be anything, and herein it is paid. That means you are paying something to that particular event, wherein in that event, your presence as an logo or some sort of memento, it should be there, which will be visible by all the audiences, so that you can attract audiences for your what I will say, the product and services. So this is in a holistic manner. Hope you have understood that how a company can use the IMC integrated marketing communication tool, wherein advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, direct marketing, mobile marketing, social media marketing, public relations, and sponsorship is involved. How a company can utilize all of these tools to make better marketing, branding, and can attract new customers for their sales. And herein we have understood, taking one example, Land Rover, all these things, so that I thought that you should not get confused. You should not get confused if I take multiple examples for multiple these tools and all. So herein you can understand that how a single company can utilize all these 8 tools and can make the difference.